Makes you jealous. I just like I screw up on the stupidest things. We've died to fog, we've died to gravity,
Yes.
and we've died to Walnir's vape. I got greedy and thought I could get enough hits. I don't know why. This is gonna start to hurt my head. This is gonna start to hurt my head. It is called Lothric. Alright, I need to try and speed this up a little bit. Just trying to think of like what can I do to speed it up. Besides obviously just play better. Oh boy. I need a lighter shoe. One ear skip. Alright, so we're gonna avoid killing these guys this time. And I need to speed things up a little bit here. Super Saiyan crap. When that becomes like the next wave of meme emotes. Does not get too close to his arcade. Is there some... What the heck was that? Is there some way that you go on the right side? I've seen people like...
Violence inherent in the system! Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
I've seen people go like... Almost seems like behind the vape. I don't fully understand how that works. I Spirit no Yoso, thank you for the follow. Okay, let's read notifications. Boss fight, shall we? What am I doing? Holy crap. This is very poor gameplay. I'm rustier than I was hoping I would be. Some attacks I just don't. Okay. Fate to death, yep. I got greedy and just like thought, hey, this will be a great idea. This will be a great idea. Let's go. And try and be fast on his third one, and I just stood down there when he started vaping. I thought I could beat it. Or I break the bracelet before the vape gets to me, but... Formidable looking, but ultimately pathetic and ineffectual, therefore your spirit animal. What's going on, Joke? Welcome back. You know, I just need to like not be dumb. That would pretty much solve most of the issues with this. Should solve most problems. Just don't be dumb. But yeah, I need to speed things up because 50 minutes. 50-some minutes, like it's like an hour to Dancer. But it's like an hour for the rest of the run, so I just need to be a little bit quicker with some of the stuff that I do. It's a great quote. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I can't. Well, that was almost like a year ago. Holy crap. This is in February last year. Ridiculous. Forgot to pick that soul up before. How come I keep missing this? That quote probably is better. Quote is probably better now. Going for Walnir's right hand? Yep. Yeah, I broke the first 2 bracelets, no problem, and then... did. Okay, so we're gonna warp back here. I need to pick up the dagger on this trip. No, I pick up the dagger when I go back before heading to the swamp. Okay. Yeah, if the shoe falls off, that's also a reset. Don't know if that helps. I used to, but you get a faster break of the first bracelet. It's not a Nike shoe. I actually don't own any Nike shoes. Believe it or not.
Ashen 1.
I don't think I really need to sell there. I think I only need to allocate.
As a unit, let I am.
I think I only need to allot my Estus and reinforce to +1.
Pretty.
Isn't a brand conformist? No, I mean, I have mostly just ASICs. Do I need to level? It would just be for health, so no. And before somebody like thinks that this is just like an image of a shoe placed on my head, like on the stream, I'm literally a brand. Yeah, my face, that's my brand. People say, how do you brand yourself on Twitch? I have no idea, because what defines you? My face, pretty much. Make your own shoes while waiting for your strawberry wine to ferment and bread loaves to rise. Sounds like you live a simple life. I would have placed a relatively high bet on getting this first try if I had been playing Dark Souls 3 regularly. Like, I'm honestly surprised that we've gotten as far as we have in as little time as we have on our fist-only run, because I have not been playing this game, like, at all. Fantasizing about being a medieval innkeeper lately. Why though? That seems so random. I don't have. Okay. Think you'd be really good at it. Unfortunately, the time has passed for that. Though, I don't know if you're interested. You might be able to do like a Renaissance fair cosplay kind of guy, you know, work at one of those run fairs. That might be up your alley. Be like a weekend gig. Actually, I don't know if those things are... I think those things are open during the week. Enduritize, welcome back. How are you doing? about getting frostbite. It's like it's not a no hit. Stop it! Every time. I think I'm whiffing on one of the attacks. And then he ends up going into phase 2 there. It's going on deck. Do a rustic style. A little bigger scale than bed and breakfast. Oh, you're saying like have like an old style themed bed and breakfast that you ran? Or near close. Okay. But I mean, I feel like that's older style though than what that stuff is going for, right? Like that stuff's going colonial times, and medieval would be prior to that. Unless they have like historical stuff on that. I don't know, I've never bid. Oh crap. Doggo! That's what happens when you whiff that dog. Tourists don't care. As long as there's some sort of history being displayed, it doesn't matter what it is. Fair enough, I suppose. Modern bathrooms would make up for it. Just have outhouses. Which I don't even know. Yeah, if they had that at that point. I have no idea, like, what housing and bathrooms and all that stuff was like way back when. Obviously they wouldn't have modern plumbing, but divided by 2 is about 1750. Just average them out. Well, there you go. There's your colonial times. I like your logic. You know, it's kind of sad. You know, of all the deaths that we've had, they've all been, or like of all the resets we've had, they've all been deaths. Nothing's been a shoe. Incoming? What? What do you mean incoming? I don't want. I'm scared. Scared, chat. Hold me. I'm actually terrified. I have no idea what you mean. Everyone hide? I can't hide! I mean, I could turn my camera off, but that kind of defeats the purpose of putting the shoe on the head. Right? Pretty sure that's like a run invalidation. Let's get bready and edgy. Oh god. Beastwood. Super Muffin, Montezef, Munsterdim. How you guys doing, Zabrin? Totally pre-recorded? Oh yeah. Shoe on header
Shoe on header pre-recorded squills.
I wish I could pause the game so I could read stuff. Faraz! Popo the Polar Bear Petey, SSTW Slack Chen Meme TW the Nomad.
You must cut down
Foreman low. Oh god.
tree in the forest.
Andric, go away.
Wait!
Go away.
Hurry!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Not dead. Not dead.
Master, that we have been
Numbers
charged
game,
by God
Noah.
with a sacred quest.
I'm Eli. Evia. What's going on, guys? MF Doom Dibs, welcome back. Jesus. Hell's Perfect Angel. Is that supposed to be Angel? Dark Hero? Kinty.
Now the night to say.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing?
Chew on header pre-recorded far
How's
fast.
everybody doing? Squilla, Faraz, with the double resubs and hosts. Thank you very much, guys. Hope that you guys enjoy. Face. You guys are too kind. Munsterdin, Nomad, MF Doom, Hellsburg Age. Slack Chat, Noah, thank you guys for the follows. Keeper of the Squid, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
Come and see the violence inherent in the system. Help! Help! I'm being
So,
repressed.
welcome on in. My name is Colby. We are doing a shoe on head deathless attempts.
You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest.
So if I die or the shoe falls off my head, we restart the run. So it's pretty simple rules. And that makes the run not pre-recorded, right? Because the shoe's on my head. Yeah, if the shoe falls off my head, the run's over. We restart.
You seek the Holy Grail.
So that's part of the challenge. Freitas, Habia, SSTW, Meme TW. What's with the TW? What does that stand for? Witcher?
But with it thou mayst
Dark
blow
Hero,
thine enemies to tiny
Magic Turtle,
bits
thank you guys for the
in thy
follows.
mercy.
Glue the shoe on my head? No, so there's a ghost behind me. Oh my god!
Help! Help! I'm being repressed.
No, so at the start of the run, I did put the shoe on my head. So in between resets,
You seek the Holy Grail.
in between resets, I take the shoe off and put it back on. Glue on head or pre-recorded. Mogan Kai, did you set this up? You said I'll be the next bit.
You seek
the fuck was that?
Holy Grail.
Camera, please. Didn't even notice the shoe until now? Really, man? It's in the
Come
title.
and see the violence
Steel
inherent in
Daddy,
the
thank you
system.
for the follow.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed.
What if the shoe is part of my head? It's just a growth that I've been hiding with the green.
O Lord,
Green on the green screen,
bless
so you
this
guys
thy
can't see
hand
it.
grenade, but with it thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
If the shoe isn't glued on, I mean, you can check the VOD. I take it off and put it back on at the start of every run. So it'll be a part of the actual VOD, and the people that are here that could... Dark Souls! Brilliant. Brilliant. Occupied Space, what's going on? I don't think so. I don't think so. Just thought it was a weird title name? No, man. It's the actual run. Subliminally put the idea in Papa Faraz's head using my vote. It's probably his original idea. Alright, well. Next kin, what's going on? How are you doing? But yeah, how are the streams? Squilla, how are your runs? Faraz, how was Hollow Knight? Chat move quick. Well, that's what happens when there's a lot of people.
Lord, bless this
Montezef,
thy
Bigly,
hand
Tremendous.
grenade, but with it thou
Thank you
mayst
for the
blow thine
follows.
enemies to tiny bits in thy
It's the next
mercy.
title. If we don't get the run tonight,
Come and see the violence inherent in
if
the
we don't get the
system.
run tonight,
Help!
then
Help! I'm being repressed.
we'll call it Dark Souls, and then we'll go from there. But hopefully, brand of shoe is it? It's a Sperry. It's a Sperry.
The real question is, who does the shoe belong to? Thinking.
The shoe belongs to me, V-Swed. Saying I can't afford shoes, I had to steal somebody's shoe just to put it on my head. What do you think of me? Run away for liquids? Alright, man. Enjoy your liquids. But V-Swed, thank you for the bits. Ori Metroid Souls? I liked Ori. The thing is, like, I've seen so much Hollow Knight that I'm just past the point of wanting to play it. But I do like watching people do it. Like, Stay Plus speedruns it and stuff, I enjoy that. But I've seen enough of it that I don't think I'd play it at this point. It's the same thing with, like, Nier Automata. Although that's also more of, like, it looks cool, but I don't think I'd enjoy playing it. Joe Lazy, welcome back. Sperry like a true college boy? Alright, so here's the deal. I'm not in college, so first off, let's clarify that. I graduated 2 years ago, not 2 December of 2016, so like just over a year ago. But no, I only like to wear sneakers, but my mom and sisters wanted me to have these, so they bought them for me for Christmas last year. Moon Destroy, what's going on? So my game, first person VR, shoe on head death run. Don't bother trying. Damn it.
Come and see the violence inherent in the
Reflect.
system. Help,
Zulanek,
I'm
thank you
being
guys for the
repressed.
follows. Also, Reflect, welcome back.
Come and see the violence inherent in
And
the
no,
system.
Moon Destroy, I got
I'm being
I got
repressed.
double hosted by Faraz and Squilla, so it's not my natural growths, unfortunately. Maybe one day, but a pair of my high heels. I don't want to show those off. Yeah, these are a pair of Sperry's, but I normally just wear running sneakers. Shoe wrecked raid. Donnie, what's going on, man? Thank you for the raid. How was your stream?
Go and tell your master.
Susie,
we have
welcome
been
back.
charged
How are
by
you?
God
Welcome in with the raid.
with a sacred quest.
3 raids in 10 minutes. I had something like that a while ago. I had 3 back-to-back raids, and I was just like, okay, thank you. Like, I didn't know what to do. Only noticed the shoe now. Well, it's called a shoe on head Deathless run. Why the fuck would I not be wearing a shoe?
We are now the night to say.
Sub
That
20.
is one
Nice.
nice looking shoe.
Congrats, man. Kinsey, thank you for that follow as well. Susie! Thank you for 2 months in a row. This is really weird to balance. Continue to enjoy your face. Welcome back. Did I catch everybody? I think so. You know what? We're just gonna run in here.
No.
I should have cleared that dialogue beforehand. How many resets have I done so far? Like 3. I think this is the 3rd actual run. We had some technical difficulties at the start, so I reset that run just because we were save quitting the game and stuff. I died once to gravity. And I died to greed on Walnir. Literally right before everybody started hosting, we had died to Walnir. I got vaped to death because I wanted to try and get a quick kill, but it was a bad idea. I regretted it. Top of my head is actually flat. Well, Donnie knows me IRL, so he can confirm things.
O Lord, bless this thy hand
Next kin, thank you for the follow.
But with it thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Getting creative with the challenges? You have to, Mike. You have to get creative with it. Alright, so we're taking the age-old Twitch saying of shoe on head or pre-recorded, and we're putting it with a challenge run. Because I figure, oh god, don't shake like that. Bad. That was not a bright idea. I'm just gonna try and sit still. I'm gonna just try and sit still. I don't need this, but apparently we have it. But how are you doing, Mike? Welcome back. Touch me? Yes, this is true. This is true. Donnie's touched me. Mogan Kai has also touched me.
O Lord, bless
Dog
this
business
thy
off to
hand
bed. Alright,
grenade,
Subaru. Take
but
care,
with it thou
man.
mayst blow
Goes
thine
on
enemies
Ghost,
to
thank you for the
tiny
follow.
bits in thy mercy.
In the air and catch it while balancing a shoe on head. I'm gonna not. I mean, we can try that at the end of the run after it's over. But I'm good for right now. I'm good for right now. At the same time, that's true. We did. You're off too? Alright, Eli. Thank you for coming in. Hanging out for a little bit. Take care. I will catch you later. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, are we actually even leveling now? I guess so. I'll leave some souls for upgrades. I'll leave some souls for upgrades. I don't want to do this incorrectly. I just need the dagger so we can get through the swamp when we get down there.
O Lord, bless this
Ghosts
thy
of New
hand
Londo,
grenade,
thank you for the
but with it
follow.
thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits.
Please don't
in thy
knock me off the
mercy.
ladder anymore. Thank you. For Dark Souls Remaster? I mean, like, I'm interested to see how it goes. I'm interested to see how it goes, but I'll probably end up getting it just because I'm a Dark Souls fanboy, but you're gonna leave now too? Alright, Via, thank you for coming in and hanging out as well. Take care. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, there's so many rumors that are going around it being spread as fact. And it's really actually annoying. Because so many people are talking about, like, Dark Souls 3 engine and all this different stuff. And it's like, well, yeah, show me the actual statement from Bandai Namco on that, and I'll believe you. But I think there's a lot of stuff that's just speculative hype, so that, I don't know, people like to say that stuff just so they get clicks, and unfortunately that's how stuff is. Zoe, welcome back. What'd you just walk into? Oh, nothing. I'm just playing Dark Souls, trying not to die. Actually just DLC for DS3. But like somebody was like somewhere there was something of like yeah, there's an added DLC and all this stuff, so I don't know. Alright, Hells, take care. Thank you for coming through with the raid as well. Have a good one. The all-powerful eye has been satisfied. You may return to your duties. Oh, thank goodness. I was concerned that we would not receive its blessing. Is that a real shoe? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Brand new VR, you just fight actual monsters with your bare fists? Damn. Alright, I guess I should have been believing people.
Come and see the violence inherent in the system.
Spectral Agent Utah.
Help,
Special
I'm being
Agent
repressed.
Spectral. I am all parts of colors. Special Agent Utah, thank you for the follow. How Blighttown runs on the Switch? That's actually... I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. But, like, it should run fine on PS4 and Xbox, I would think. Because the thing is, like, I think some of it was just hardware. Because 360 and PS3, like, the 360 it ran better. But PS3, the frame drops were unbelievable in Blighttown. Say about big shoes, big socks. Size of that shoe, it's like 10 or 11. I normally wear 11s, but these shoes are different, so... I know like I'm 11 with Asics, but with other stuff I'm sometimes a little bit smaller. Yeah, 8 direction rolling. See, that's the thing. Like, none of that stuff's been confirmed. None of that stuff's actually been confirmed, but a lot of people are claiming it to be true. Feet are so thick. Yeah, fat feet. Friedis, what's going on? New old fart, how are you doing? The shoe falls off when you're not here, you'll cry. I'll make sure to try and keep it on. Oh, and DS3. That's what I'm saying though. Like, nothing's been confirmed that it's the DS3 engine. Like, everything is... There's so much stuff that's speculative. All we know is 60 FPS 1080p. Like, all we know is that we're getting a graphical update. That doesn't mean the game is going to be put on a new engine. As far as I'm aware, they're not even doing, like, FromSoft isn't even the one that's doing the remaster. Like, it's some other company that they have it. What the heck am I doing? It's some other company that they have it, like, exported to. Or outsourced, rather. So, like, who knows, like, what kind of stuff that they have access to. But no new assets. Doesn't believe in dreams? No. No, I like to face the cold, hard truth. I like facts. Try Poly D, what's going on? Is it glued to my headset? Every time I die and reset, I take the shoe off and put it back on. So you can roll back the VOD and see. Yeah, what's going on, Norm? For not spreading the rumors, so much unconfirmed information, new DLC, improved areas, DS3, and yeah. All we know is 1080p, 60 FPS, and 30 FPS on the Switch. $60? It's 40. It's 40 on all of it. Way too steady? What did your parents do to you as a child? I'm gonna wait for this guy. I'm just like not moving. Like my head is here. I'm watching the game and chat as I just flick my eyes back and forth. If I move to like get a drink or anything, I have to be very careful with it. Thickest foot stream on Twitch. Sexy character is literally the default. This is the default mayor character. Definitely photoshopped. Dibs, be quiet, please.
You seek the holy
Fear Go, thank you for the
grail.
follow. Comic mechanics or anything is just a graphical change. Not really worth it. I mean, it's nice to not have to run. See, the thing is, like, in theory, it should be better than with DS Fix, because DS Fix, you have clipping issues and stuff. If they do it, it should technically, like, it should properly, you know, resolve those issues, right? It shouldn't be that you clip through the map or anything like that. Because it's what, on a few like ladders and stuff, there's some things and some jumps that you can't do in 60 FPS. So I would hope that when they do a proper remaster. But the thing that bugs me is like people are taking the term remaster and mistaking it for remake. Why can't you use emotes and text messages? If you have an iPhone, you can. Because you can get the, if you have the Twitch app, there's the Twitch stickers. You can use emotes that way. I mean, you can't use it in line with text, but you can send it as a separate message or sticker it on top of a message. Looks like you need an iPhone now? Yeah, I can. I don't know if like an iPhone sending to an Android does anything, but I could try it. I could try and text you later and see if it sends the sticker. I know it works between iPhones, obviously, because it's their stuff, but I don't know if it sends it as a separate, if it'll just send it as a message. I wonder if it even actually gives the option if it doesn't detect that it's an iPhone. Save the images on your... Yeah, that's true, but it's definitely convenient that it's just kind of there. Probably benefit the most. Can't run on modern consoles. PC already has it. Xbox has the compatibility. Yeah, but it'll be natively for the Xbox One. See, because the thing is, the 360 is just being emulated on the Xbox One. So, I mean, it runs decently. because of that, but it's just an emulation of the 360 operating system. So also the thing with getting the emotes is that like getting the proper image size on your phone so that you can actually see it, and a lot of times it's going to scale awkwardly being blown up. It'll send GIFs via text, absolutely destroy your data plan. iPhones have that as well. That has a built-in GIF library now, I think. Or maybe that's just Facebook. I think iPhone did that. I always just have stuff. I have like memes and GIFs downloaded on my phone that I send. But I think there's like a GIF search. No, I don't want the follow-up. I want that. Alright, so we gotta get the last Titanite shards. Homeward back level upgrade. That would have helped. I would have killed that guy faster had I actually equipped the rings. I always seem to forget that. It's the big thing. We got that one already. Alright. Are we fine? Okay, we actually somehow didn't aggro him this time. I still don't. I have to find like a more precise timing for that. So that's one thing that's always kind of confused me. Is sometimes he just comes along for the ride. Go head to bed. All right, Ghost. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for the follow. Have a good sleep. Okay, so now I believe it's just upgrades and levels.
What?
We also have to infuse.
You have now praised.
Do you know Dewey?
Pradeep.
I see, like, I know what the meme is, and like I've seen it, but it's just it's been used. Like that's all the meme is, though. It's like everybody just says the exact same thing, and they're like, "Do you know the way?" Everybody says it, and then everybody just like, "Oh yeah, Ugandan Knuckles." Okay. So yes, I do know the way. The way.
Just what? Pradeep.
It's cringe. It's just at the point where I'm like, okay. Like some memes you could like apply, like, I don't know. I think the Ting Goes lasted longer just because there were like creative things that people could do with it. I literally don't know any other ways that this can be used. It's just the one line. Like at least with the Ting Goes, it was the whole song, and then like people could like remix the song and stuff. Isn't it a good year for memes so far? Randomly mentioning them isn't funny. Yeah, like fair enough. That's like a thing that goes along the lines of like comedic timing, right? So it's like it's how you deliver the punchline or how you present memes or anything like that. You saw a Pumped Up Kicks remix with Dewey? Alright, you got me there then. I'm sorry. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about. Where exactly in the song did they mention that though? Tales of Nine, how are you doing? It's going on? Oh, okay, I pissed some guy off. Alright, we're not getting that ember. Run away. Gingers do have souls. What's going on? This is so ironic. There's like 3 people, at least, that have been in my chat that all have something to do with gingers and souls. Meant to tag Mikhail. Mikhail, are you just showing that to prove that you're not following? Please don't aggro me. Please don't aggro me. I am not. Nope. I'm not the undead you're looking for. Whoa, I did not want to roll that way. Well, you guys aggro on different people maybe? Not a smart choice. What? Come on. That just barely clipped the top of his head. I am starting to feel this like shift on my head, and I don't know if I should be moving my head forward or back. But I can definitely just feel the pressure of the shoe at this point. Oh, whoa! Okay, I was supposed to roll this side. Take the shoe off my head, but that's the whole challenge of it. What's going on, Hobbs? How are you doing? I whip my hair back and forth. That sounds like an awful idea. Oh, I got lucky. Do you want to do some more flips, sir? It is really weird not moving my head. To be 100% honest. Because I can just feel it pressing down because it's in the same spot every single time because that's where it balances the best. Ooh, I don't like it. Okay, so there's no upgrades, it's just levels. Gotta get to sleep. Alright, Dark Hero, have a good sleep. I'll catch you later.
Wouldst thou not agree?
Shoot Child with Kingdom Hearts? No. No. I'm not gonna do it with a game that I already struggled enough to get through it.
Oh Lord, bless this
Tales
thy
of Nine and
hand
Hobbs,
grenade,
thank you guys for
but
the
with it thou
follows.
mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy master.
Alright, let's not get vaped to death again.
Go and tell your master that we have been charged by God with a sacred quest.
Do we need... I think I normally bought fire resins now. I'll buy them later. Let's just get levels. Would have lasted forever? Literally forever. I would still be playing it now.
Farewell.
Yeah, no, I need a lighter shoe, that's the problem. Somebody said I should do this run with Crocs. I don't have Crocs, first off, but those would have been light. I could have used my Asics. Those are pretty light in general, however... I wear them regularly, so like the bottoms of the shoes I would have had to clean off. It's bad for my neck. Yeah, I can feel it pressing down in the back of my neck, and obviously like on my head. Don't know how I'm able to do that. I mean, it's propped on my, like there's a little bit of stability that comes from my headset being there too, but at the same time I can't do any jerk motions or else it'll fall. So. There we go. Get this guy this time. Problem is, the more attempts that we do, the longer this thing is on my head. So that's why it's, I think, a little bit more of a burden now as compared to like the first run and stuff, is because we've already... What the... We'll try and make sure all the rats are dead. Go around, open the door. Go to Ash Lake. Or Smouldering Lake. My bad. What's going on, Gino? Coming in laughing at me. Rude. Oh, you suck. Well, this is why I don't... This is why I'm not in the no-hit run business. Oh! Don't walk that fast. What's going on, Timber King? Welcome back. Be one with the shoe. I'm trying to be. But it makes me feel leathery, and I don't like how that makes me feel. But if the shoe falls off, reset. Joe Blade, what's going on? Leathery, that's the best feeling? I don't know. I don't know about that. this. There was one time where I thought that the descend thing had come up, and I just ran straight off of it and died. It's way back when. But like, I've always run into issues with ladder prompts not triggering, and then I just fall to my death. It's a good feeling. Gotta see the shoe fall. Why do you have so little faith in me? Camera, please! Dr. Kukishin, welcome back. The shoe's just not glued to my head. Literally everybody, like, there have been so many people that have said that. At the start of every run that we reset, I take the shoe off and I put it back on. Cosmic Gnostic, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. At least helping with my posture? My posture's pretty good, so this is actually hurting my back and stuff, having the extra weight just pushing down. It's like if you took an ankle weight and just put it on your head instead. Obviously Velcro. Took the time to Velcro the Sperry's to my head. Where's the run? Welcome back. How are you doing? Stop hitting the rocks. My goodness. I just want 500 souls, but all I get are walls. Spiritual trails for death? You mean trial? I don't know what you mean by that. There we go. I freaking hate that though. Lizards are a pain because there's no thrust attack on these, and that's like one thing that they're definitely good for. Or jump attacks, because jump attacks go a little bit better. How's the pre-recorded run going? Oh, it's going great. It's going great. I knew that you were gonna say this at this exact moment. That's why I pre-recorded it this way. How did you know? Camera's not recorded, just the gameplay. Okay, can you guys please stop giving away secrets? Guys, please stop giving away secrets. First dibs on Tamber King. Literally the worst. That was closer. Like, I didn't actually think that happened so fast. Really? Alright, Gabe. Oh. Oh. None of that. I need more water. I have to tip this too far to get water out. What I really should have invested in is a straw, but I don't think I have any. Oh god. I really need to cough. Tip my head backwards to drink better? Oh, that's a brilliant idea. Why didn't I think of that? Sneeze. Oh god, no. Echo, welcome back. How have you been? Absolutely wild. I'm just hoping I can finish it and it doesn't end up becoming some long endeavor of, hey, do you know that guy that's been working on trying to beat this game without dying with the shoe on his head for weeks now? It's like, I just want to get this over with. Because I know I am capable of a Deathless run now. I'm like less and less convinced as my rust shows through, but... we'll see.
You seek the Holy Grail.
Kismatic, thank you for the follow. Not be known as the no death guy, be known as the shoe on head guy. Hey, as long as I'm known as some guy and it doesn't have a negative connotation, I'm not too opposed to that. Oh, so how did you get your name out there on Twitch? Oh, I was the guy that beat Dark Souls with the shoe on his head the whole time. It's okay. Right. This is the point where I go do true jump. If the kind of shoe makes a difference, I'm sure it does. The heavier the shoe, the more annoying it is to have on your head. There's no bad publicity, only publicity. You're not wrong about that. But like, good publicity always feels better than just regular. One day on Twitch, serious question? Yeah, I can.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
I mean, the game is... ah, damn. The speedrun is done in, an hour and 20-some minutes. Gosh darn it, I'm jumping too close. Okay, that's not even going up. Monstar, thank you for the follow. There it is. From a heavy, dirty soul. No, this one's clean. But my other shoes are pretty dirty, so I didn't want to put them on my head. Okay, this is where the paranoia sets in. I hate dying here because I've backstepped off this ledge too many times. Shoe on head segments? No, so I should be able to beat this run in about 2 hours, roughly. I've done all bosses plus DLC in like 4. Every fail you need a bigger and bigger shoe. Yes, every time you fail, make the run harder and harder. I feel like every time you fail a no-hit run, you have to add an extra contingency. To the point of which it is actually impossible to complete. It's completely against the fail early, fail often. It's like just don't fail or else you're screwed.
What?
Okay, that's good. Got 2 more. Estus Flask. Did I sell this stuff? I think I did though.
Ashen 1.
All the bosses in story? Well, I don't do like the different quest lines and stuff. It's just I go through and I beat the bosses. This is gonna be any %, so I'm literally just going to beat the required bosses. But you know, you could do it and spread it out to be all bosses with the DLCs, but that's just more than I really want to do with this run just because of how much longer it takes.
Farewell, Ashen.
Okay, so I need to not get vaped by Walnir. I'm also not going to use fire resin this time. It's not really all that important. I think it's like one extra hit, at least on the first bracelet. Although I don't know with the decks we have now. I actually have no idea. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. Honestly, as far as it comes to things like Sage, I'm not too sure about damage. I think it's roughly 900 damage before Sage goes second phase. But we might have to deal with phase 2, which shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to heal through it. How your head when you talk? Looks like I have a dumb mouth. Just came back from the dentist kind of mouth? No, I mean, I don't think like my mouth opens that wide when I normally talk. Because I mean the thing is that like you're moving from your jaw, right? Not like your jaw is moving, not your skull. Otherwise your neck would be whipping back every single time you said something. If that was the case though, then yeah, like talking during this run would be a no-go. Oh, that still did it in 2. Okay. Not this time, Vape Lord. Not this time. What's he doing? Oh, good. I always have like the worst RNG on what it is. DS3 has head tracking, just nod for buffs. No, stay away. Stay away. Oh boy. Not moving my head so much. Low res stream. No, like I'm pretty relaxed. I'm pretty relaxed. Okay, so we need to get the oh god. We need to get the ring here. There's like an exact spot and stuff that you can stand at. Really, a shoe on my head? Well, I mean, if I move and it goes off the camera, I don't know. Is that enough proof? Put my hand in front. Welcome back, Montezev. I think it's somewhere like here. Oh. No. Not dying this way. I'm always so bad at this crap. Ah, man. Whatever, I guess we're not getting that ring. Or will he come back? I ran too far. I'm so underprepared for this run. I like ran like one whole thing farther than I needed to. Oh, there we go. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, stop doing this. God, I gotta... making this way too sketchy. I really need to figure out the strats for killing him. Jazz Jaw's what's going on. What do I have to gain if it's fake or not? Just having fun. Yeah, but I don't want to be like, oh yeah, this guy faked the run. Like, otherwise it's just a Deathless run where I Photoshop a shoe on top of my head. Charged R2? I don't know, I think there's probably just different stats than what I have. Like, I should have upgraded some decks and then came back. I don't know. I think it's funny that people think it's fake. That's true. That's true. It's like, why would I don't know. There are people out there that do it. There are people out there that'll lie about stuff just for the clickbait and whatnot, so.
Ashen 1.
I mean, it's not entirely surprising. Thank Tink, what's going on? After he charges, if you time the heavy, hit his head, and then once more that he goes into the parry. Okay, yeah. I was trying to figure out how, I think it's the enough damage that you hit him twice, and then he goes right into it, but... okay, so where are we at with this, Dancer? So I need a dark resin. I don't think I need the skulls yet.
Ashen 1.
Well, very well then. Farewell, Ashen 1.
Your worst enemy? Dancer's not too bad. I say that and I'm probably gonna get wrecked. Oh, that shake. I got like a little bit of a chill and I just shook. That's not good. Like trying to adjust. I'm also like using my stream preview to like see the shoe. Thought it was fake because it's sitting way too still that I turned my head. Yeah. But I don't want to move too much. Never mind, DS3 is a trash game. What's going on, man? We only play trash games here. Only play trash games. You should know that by now. Okay, so we need this guy. Actually, I technically just need that on. We're still underweight. These three is it trash? No, I don't think it is. I just had played it a ton, so like I had been done with it for a while, but it's not trash by any means. Really? I hate the early exit. That RNG though. Let's get RNG. Seen any ridiculous Twitch names lately? It's been a while, but when the onboarding stuff was when the onboarding stuff was going on, there were definitely some pretty funny and interesting names that came through. So on creative, that you realize there's a guy that made it big on Twitch with his name LOL Tyler1. No, it's not about the name. And mine's Z Colbster. My name is Colby. Like it was a Z to avoid the X's that were popular in usernames back when I was a kid, and the stir because people like sometimes they called me Colbster. Well, actually, I think it was just like my one neighbor did, but. Okay, my head is just like randomly starting to shake and I can't even see something that made me wonder what people were thinking and how they got through. What's going on, Tom? Yeah, I'm Exoculpster XM. I'm actually wondering if I'm going to be able to hold up with the shoe part, because my neck is like my head is actually just shaking, like as like muscle response. Arsonist, welcome back. Gale the Slave Knight. Yeah, but that's the thing too, is like there's a lot of people that like their names are based on a game or a, you know, or a series, and then people get kind of tied down to it if they, you know, start liking other things, or especially if they're streaming, and then it's like, well, take it off at a bonfire. I didn't want to. I really didn't want to remove it for the entirety of the run, because I feel like that kind of takes away from it. But I think that's something that's up to you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna try and go as far as I can. Taylor Swift, Shake It Off? No. No song request. Circle Night? No Circle Night. Alright. Take a break, start again with the shoe? I feel like I prefer not to. Neck the legitimacy of the run. Oh, it's not cursing, it's the R word. What's going on, Rich? Can't sign into DS3? What platform are you on? I play offline on PC, so I don't know that I'm gonna have much knowledge. I can almost one-shot these guys, actually. Lanky, what's going on? Did I know that there's a shoe on my head? What? Everybody keeps telling me, but I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, okay. On Xbox? I haven't logged on to DS3 on my Xbox in a long time. Hacks. Yeah, I'm not too sure what to tell you on that. Have you tried, like, I don't know, have you tried restarting your Xbox or completely closing the application and trying again? It's the only thing I can think of. The R word? Well, there's two R words that literally never have a positive connotation when people use them. So. I'm not gonna bother with getting that. It's fine. Because of Gabriel. Oh, okay. Think it too easily? Lanky's probably thinking of the right two. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Wow, that's 3 of them. Purge list is a good idea. I already have them on a purge list. That's how it got brought up. Hey, look up there. What's going on? Applesauce. I will not fall for it. I will not fall for it. Pestilent Mercury on the purge list? No, because it's now Pestilent Mist. Do not do that to me. Oh god. That's terrifying. The swollen neck muscles from doing this. They might be swollen, maybe. Fuzzy brown spider crawling on the side of that shoe? Please stop. I'm being bullied. Being bullied by chat. Look though, yeah, I looked over at my stream preview.
It wasn't.
Natural instinct, man.
Pretty be careful like that. That just wasn't. Pretty be careful.
Let's buy these now.
Ashen 1.
So I'm gonna need those for Sage.
Very well, then take. Farewell, Ashen 1.
We are strong now. Alright. Alright. Alright, so consensus. I need to go to the bathroom. Is this a fair thing if I leave everything up, take the shoe off, go to the bathroom, come back, put the shoe on, resume? Is that a fair thing? Or do I struggle through the rest of this having to go to the bathroom? Cyber Skunk, what's going on? Pee on shoe. It's fair. Go to the bathroom with the shoe on the head. Well, I'm not taking you guys. Rip, run if drop shoe. Okay, controller is down. Trying out the new shoe meta? I am. Pee into shoe. Silver tightrope, that's... I really... The shoe's kind of nice. The shoe's kind of nice. Okay. Look, it's not glued. Look, it's not glued. There's no glue. Sponsored by HyperX Cloud. No. Alright, I will be right back, guys. Shoe on. Controller hand. Okay. Reset. Leave me be. I have to pee. Alright. How much do we love Dark Souls? Oh, we love Dark Souls. Remember Christian chat? Why does that always become a meme in my stream? Why is that? I don't understand, man. Do not understand. Okay. Wash your hands, of course. Of course. Alright. So let's get this bad boy balanced on my head. You know, having the break does not actually help because my neck is still sore, so. Rip my neck. I'm gonna sleep well tonight, or I'm gonna wake up with like a crink in my neck. I don't know. Let's just try and get through this game. And that is the wrong bonfire. No death run, that's the goal. That's the goal, although I think if I die at this point or the shoe falls off, it'll be it, because it's after 11. That's also not the right one. What the heck am I doing? Dark Cup is the the Bloodborne of Soul's Head. So many of those comparisons are always made. I want Halfway Fortress. Racist? No, racist is not. I just had to think of how horrible it may be. It makes you crack your neck. Yeah, it's not. It's not enjoyable. This is like a I need to really get this like first attempt of the day, because the more times that I have to reset, the more my neck is just going to hurt. So that it was 11:45. No, I said it's. Did I say 45? I meant to say 11:05. Live in New Jersey? No, I used to be. I was from Pennsylvania. Used to be from Pennsylvania. I'm not from Pennsylvania. I was born and raised outside of Philly. I do not live there anymore.
Bless this
Shellmerks, thank you for the follow.
But with it thou mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Rider. Ridiculous. Lancaster? No, I was north. So an hour north of Philly. I think that's gonna go phase 2. Oh well, this should be fun. His favorite boss? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
O Lord,
Not a huge
bless
fan.
this thy hand grenade,
The great one, thank you
but
for
with
the
it thou
follow.
mayst blow thine enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Straub's been by much lately? Straub's has been by once or he was by a couple times when I was playing well that works. What is it? He was by when I was playing Crash. That's I think the last time I've seen him. So if you check the VODs whenever that was, a few weeks ago. I had seen him maybe like once or twice prior to that recently. Or not recently, but in the last while. Pinwheel's way easier. Yes, I think if you go to Pinwheel with low damage, I mean it's the same thing with this. They're both rough in their own ways. Way to go, Luke. Way to go, man. But yeah, no, in general, it's pretty simple. Appears randomly then vanishes for weeks again. I think it's stuff with internet, and he's working a job and stuff, so I threw that too late. Well, I have 2 huge hosts to thank for that. But it is always a cool feeling to be at that point, so. Scully and Farazi, yep. Yep. Oh nice, the skull actually did get the dog. What about your Hughes host? Oh right, I forgot about Purple's huge host. Purple's always so kind to give me that huge host every night. And I don't even pay him to do it. Fat. So what are some of the other ones, like lean hosts and skinny hosts? Strong hosts? Montezef, thank you for the host. I really don't like getting that bone shard over there. Massive host inbound. Oh baby. Oh baby. They were just praying? Yeah, but they were in the way. They were in the way. Well, if that one viewer is massive. Shoe is too still. Shut up. You have no idea how much this is hurting my neck right now. Oh my god, I thought I fell. Oh, that would have been so bad. I would have just ended there because I don't have enough time for another one. I have work in the morning. No! Okay, we're only gonna need 1 skull for the Deacon's fight anyway. Just 1 per second. Imagine if I sneeze or yawn. I could probably get away with yawning, but I think sneezing would be... I can see a chiropractor in the morning. Be rough. Accidentally deleted your save? What was your save? The worst I've had is I managed to get my NG plus 10 character deleted. So that was fun. I can like hold back a sneeze, kind of, but my head, like even if I hold it in, my head would still jerk trying to hold it back. You have to like get the sneeze to like dissipate beforehand, and it's not easy. In the Profane Capital, is it your first playthrough, or was it just like a casual run? Okay, I gotta make sure that we're fine. I think we have fire and skulls, right? Yes. Okay. DLC hype. Now we're just doing any %. I don't know that I can keep this up for 4 hours on my neck. 2 hours. It's your first playthrough. How did you manage to delete it though? Did you not hit continue? Did you go to like the load game menu and accidentally hit delete? Also, I was thinking about it with the Dark Souls 1 remaster on the Switch. Like, unless you had a Pro controller, I don't know how I would claw grip, just because, like, the buttons and the joysticks are smaller, and the joystick is moved. Oh, crap. "15 vigor? What are you talking about?" Ton of characters for messing around deleting. Oh, rip. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. I have 30 vigor right now. If that's what you're asking, Mogan Kai. Right now I'm at 30, 35 dex. Just got DS3, played DS1 forever. Yeah, it's they're definitely all good games. That's for sure. And Noah levels it because Noah no hits. That's all you ever see. That's what I'm saying, man. You know when I said I had a run idea and you gotta switch it up from the no-hit stuff? This is what I was talking about. Oh, I didn't even put on voids. Sure, that no hits, no thanks. It's 2. Mario, what's going on? DS3's love. DS3 is some good stuff for sure. There's shits runs. Beats the game without a bathroom break. Oh, okay. Oh, after Taco Bell. I was gonna say, are you giving me crap for having to go to the bathroom? Because I went before we started, but I didn't go in between runs. I was concerned about that. Hello, what are you doing chilling back here, buddy boy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Close. Please, no. Is laziness? Wanting to kill with crucifixes? Yeah, you don't want to be on their bad side. That's why they get really aggravated when you try and kill their leader. They all turn on you. It's not a fun time. It's not a fun time. Yeah, like I messed up there because I missed some of the hits and then they started to turn around and want to attack me. But it's fine. I think we're actually technically done with the dagger. I also forgot to
Ashen 1.
forgot to use the silver serpent ring.
Welcome.
But like our levels should be fine here. Almost at 40.
Farewell, Ashen.
Is there anything else that we sell? I don't think we have enough for it.
Ashen 1.
Alright, so Irithil next. I have an alternate boss where Deacon summon Aldrich, like the DS2 DLC boss. Yeah, but Aldrich is too big of a... Well, actually, to be fair, I've never actually had the RNG where Velstadt gets summoned, so I don't know what he looks like in that, if it's the same full-size guy. I also don't... Does he have the same health pool in that? Like, I have been so lucky to never get that. I know it's a little bit rare. Should your next character be? In what sense? Guess we don't need that bonfire. If we die, we die. Build? I don't know. I always like strength builds. That's always kind of been the way that I play it. I just use this for Deathless runs and whatnot because it's the most damage. But I always find, like, I like using great swords and stuff like that. It's a little bit slower. You have to figure out how to use roll attacks. Stealth builds. Do you get sneak to 100 first? My left eye has an itch. About casters? You could. I think Pyro is pretty decent all the way through. Can you give me the attack I want? Spells a high. Oh, that's true. That's true. I don't think I've ever actually used Hidden Body or Chameleon. I just don't use magic much in general. I mean, I did use miracles and pyro and stuff on those runs that we did, but other than that, like, I don't use them in casual. Take a shot for every circle he made. At least you're not doing it for every time he does that one swing, because he'd be drunk like ASAP. I think of buying it, you remember GeForce GT 520 as a video card and 4 gigs of RAM. Yeah, that might be a little rough. Come on, buddy. This guy never likes to do anything. Are you planning on upgrading your computer? Does it have like room for upgrade, or would you have to upgrade like your motherboard and stuff with it too? Oh, come on. Really? Instant swing. Because I know as soon as I attack here, he'll... Oh, wow. What? Oh, okay. So the second swing actually... The first one moves his... Huh. That's funny. The first one actually removes the shield. Does the shield break? And the second one hits. A really old laptop, playing on changing, no income at the moment. Well, that'll do it. No income kind of makes things hard. Parry great swords, but not ultra great swords? I'm not sure. I'm not ever on the receiving end of parries because I stay out of PvPville. DS1's where your heart is? DS1 and DS3 are very close for me. But it took until the second DLC of DS3 to kind of put it at even or maybe slightly better. But I love DS1 as well. Parry a rolling attack from the Ultra Great Sword? Okay. But where's the fire? Okay. See, this is the part where things speed up, though. Like, the first 3 or 4 bosses happen in like an hour, and the rest of the game also happens in like an hour. Which is kind of a funny thing to think. Ooh, going big, I see. What? Come on. Fading soul, oh baby! Oh baby. Bodaciously crazy, what's going on? How are you doing? I think for that guy, I don't think you can actually backstab him, but funny enough, if you stand behind him, you do the backstab animation, but you don't actually backstab him. It's really bizarre. It's a really bizarre thing. And I don't know why it's like that. It's just how they decided. Doing great, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Okay, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do Yorm first. I think we'll take care of Yorm. Then we'll go do Pontiff and Aldred. Kylo Ren shirtless? No. My pants aren't hiked up high enough. This is actually just the default character. With pants and gloves. I can't get that image out of my head now though, so thank you for that. Hey, look at that win. Oh boy. We have 1 skull left. You know what I did not do? I did not save up for patches. We have some... Okay, we should be fine. We should be fine. I picked up some souls, so we need to buy the tower key. Need to buy the tower key and then get some skulls. We can get the dark resins later. Okay, so we got enough. I think we only need to buy 10 skulls, which puts about 8,000, so we'll have some extra. Never get the image of Kylo Ren shirtless out of your head? Oh man. I saw something, what did I see? It was like was it Getting Over It or something as Kylo Ren? I don't know, I've seen a few Kylo Ren memes and they were pretty funny. The more luck you have, the more chance of Estus. I did not know that. I didn't know that that affected it. Saw that movie today. I saw it around Christmas. Between Christmas and New Year's. Yeah, it's a good movie. In my opinion, it's just a bad Star Wars movie. But that's just my opinion. Hunky Macaroni, what's going on? How are you? Alright, Patches, give me the goods. Just in case.
Thanks.
Just in case. I just heard sounds, and I want to say it's my stomach yelling at me. Just kind of terrifying. Because there's like this sound. I had no idea where it was coming from. Be careful for the water. how my neck is going to thank me after I take this damn thing off. Oh boy. It's shredded, but it's like, I don't know, there's a slight disproportion to it that bothers me. There's a slight disproportion to it that bothers me. I don't know. Make audiobooks, you think so? I mean, at the same time, you could say that would also be good for, like, voice acting, right? Obviously, given the right kind of animated character for it, but... Forgot that I need those. For Dragon Slayer. Yeah, if you guys ever want to do a Deathless run, at least with the Sellsword Twin Blade strats, there's definitely a very much pre-planned out like way that you can go about leveling your character to give you the best shot at it. And that's just to go straight to 30. Go straight to 30 vigor, then level dex to 40, then do a little bit of endurance to 20 to 25-ish. Like 18 to 25, depending on if you're doing any percent or all bosses. And then... what's it called? Then go back to vigor to 40. But Monty is always taken. I can imagine. So you just switched it up to Monte Z. Rune Skeleton, what's going on? Try Scholar's Candlestick? I mean, I'm just trying to go for like a regular Deathless. I thought the shoe on the head would be challenge enough. How long have I been going for this? About 3 hours. Warrior start? No, I started as the mercenary. I started with the mercenary to start with the twin blades and the high dex. Have one of your nicer whiskeys? The super aggressive one you've been drinking lately? So it tastes so much weaker? Well, isn't it technically weaker? Started the Deathless run today? Yeah. Yeah, these are my first attempts at it. Oh right, there's a guy invading me. It's kind of an important detail. I don't actually think I've ever tried out the Candlestick. I know we were trying to do a bunch of different weapon runs on higher NGs, but that character ended up getting deleted, so it's kind of rip. Whoa, that's close. That was not the proper way to roll. Penny on forehead Deathless run. Blew it to a suction cup. Put the monitor on my ceiling, have my head tilted back the whole time. That could be good. Expected to be so night and day between them, gotcha.
Ja, now the night to say.
It's Colby SW.
Luke, what's going on? I mean, I think I said hi to you earlier, but thank you for the 7 months in a row. James. Not Yames, not Yames. But I die on this boss, that's very kind. How do I... Oh goodness, do regular. Last time we fought this boss was fist only. I forget how to use the sword roll. Alright. I got it, never mind. I charged it up, I remember how to charge it up. Apparently I did not remember how to actually fire it. We're good though.
You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest.
Goes the floor, thank you for the follow.
Hurry!
Fast one on me, this guy. This guy, Lucar. Thank you for 7 months in a row. Continue to enjoy your face. I look forward to this time next month. We'll be up in Canadias. It's gonna be a good time. We can spend Valentine's Day together. Alright, so I think we're fine. We're fine on skulls. It's Pontiff time. Do you have to uninstall DS3? No, just restart the run, which tonight would be end the stream. What's going on, Toby?
Ah.
Alright, so we should be fine. That's one of them. That's one of them. There's a spider on my shoe. Wow, I haven't heard that one before. Least favorite area? Archives, probably. Fanfic when? No, no. No, no. No fanfics. Buy these now.
Ashen 1.
Well, very well. Then take notes.
I don't know that we need much more on the endurance front.
Farewell.
If the shoelaces fall apart. I mean, I don't know why the shoelaces would fall apart, but nothing as long as the shoe remains on my head. Nice glue, looks realistic. Thank you. Thank you. I knew I did a good job. Alright, let's see how bad our Pontiff parrying abilities are. Oh boy, haven't played this game in a long time. Oh boy. If I can nail the parries on this, we'll be fine. We shall be fine. Abyss Watchers, Armor looks amazing, soundtrack's godly, it's a fun fight. I'm not a huge fan of the fight, but I will agree that the soundtrack is quite good. Though to be fair, most of the soundtracks, especially if you let some of them that you don't get to hear much of run longer, like Vorts, they're all pretty good.
O Lord, bless this thy hand grenade,
David
that with it thou
Deliberato,
mayst
thank you for
blow
the
thy
follow.
enemies to tiny bits in thy mercy.
Alright, this will be interesting with lower stamina, although it's possible with soul level 1, so we should be fine. Cheese strat against It's the red aura. Ow. I'm not sure. Probably Lloyd's sword. It's likely Lloyd's sword ring. Especially considering it's gone now that I got hit there.
Holy Grail.
Mr. Giggles, Bodacious and Crazy, Johnny Two Socks. Thank you for the follows. Alright, so we're gonna heal. Don't need these guys.
You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring.
Ever do a no-hit run? I did back last year. Early last year. I worked on it for a little bit.
In the system. Help, I'm being repressed.
We got a 4-hit PB and I stopped because I don't have the time to put into it. I don't know, he might go phase 2 here, which would be bad. Hopefully not. There we go. Ooh. We could actually get the 1 cycle in there too. Damn. That's pretty good. Bolt, what's going on, man? Thank you for the host. How was your stream? Doing some DS1 runs, or what were you up to? Do we go now? Yeah, screw it. We're gonna do this before we do the run to Aldrich. DS1, nice. Nice. How are the runs? Still doing all bosses stuff? Or are you doing some any percent? Crystal Golems, oh shit.
You seek the Holy Grail.
24 Ghosts, thank you for the follow. Let's see. So we don't have that, so it's just levels. 2 nights in a row? Damn. That's rough, man. 15. You know what? I don't even... Endurance is fine. Endurance is fine. 24 Ghosts, how are you doing? Alright. 3 bosses... No, 4 bosses to go. Forgot about Dragon Slayer armor for a second. For a dude like you, great stream. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you can parry him, he becomes pretty easy. Same thing with Champ Gundyr. Don't know how they're killing you, meme to be honest. Anyway, you're all having a good stream. Alright, Bolt. Thank you again for the host, man. Hopefully you have some better luck with your runs the next couple days here. Careful with that shoe, I know. My neck is feeling it. It's starting to shake on me. And I can't do anything about it because it's just my neck, so hoping for the best here. How many hours do I have on DS3? I think between PC and Xbox, around 400. Maybe a little bit over that. 450? It's under 500, I would say. How to parry when you attempted Gundyr fist only? I don't like parrying Gundyr. I don't know, like, I can parry Champ, but Iudix Gundyr is a little bit odd to me. But fist only with that wasn't too bad. We beat the all bosses plus the vanilla all bosses plus the first DLC. Fist only. I haven't tried DLC 2 yet. We have to do that at some point. Say, Nick, what's going on? Someone tell you 40 Faith, 40 Int is good to Dark Gem? What does it say the Dark Gem scales on? I believe that sounds like Crystal Gem to me. I know Crystal is Int. I'm not sure about Dark Gem. Does anybody know about that? First phase easy to parry? Can't parry the second phase, yeah. I don't know, I just don't like the delay of the attacks on the first phase. Don't mind me just going for a casual walk. Ooh, hiccups would not be good. Never bothered with elemental gems. I only did when I did the Dark Sword. Did the Dark Sword, infused it with crystal. Or Int Faith? Okay, so then yeah, there's the answer you're looking for. You find champ easier just because of the parries? I wouldn't say. Not Crystal. I think Crystal is just intelligence. Easiest boss in the game, in your opinion? I'm just trying to think of like what other bosses there are. I could see people saying that Sage is easier, but it's... yeah, obviously everybody has different experiences with that. So some might think it's easy. It all depends on if you like using armor and all that kind of stuff. But to town on him, yeah, I just find it fun to parry him. I think when we did fists only, I parried him, but we threw in like a backwards. Deacons is? Well, okay, so the thing about Deacons though is if you have low DPS on it, it is not fun. It is not fun. Also, Spiderbite, what's going on? Wyvern itself is, but the mobs in that place are annoying. Split Leaf Greatsword, that's a fun weapon. Do you do the, Split Leaf is the one that you can do like the helicopter attack with, right? That was definitely fun. I do not have wall recovery on, and the game acts like it does, and it's really annoying. Unless you try and kill him without plunge. I killed him fist only without the plunge. It took me, I think it was a 25-minute fight. Hardest boss is Nameless. Nameless is hard because it switches up the attack timing compared to all the other bosses. It has a slight delay to it, and people struggle with the first phase because they're so used to locking the camera on that they don't know how to deal with the camera not being locked. Male or female character? Make it a pretty girl. How to hide behind pillars? You can actually, for Dancer, what I would say you should do is just stay behind her back right. Mistake in a while. Stop doing arrows. I hate you sometimes, Aldrich. Stop teleporting. I didn't have Corinthian. That would have been good to have. Oh, that's fine. Still have the shoe on my head? Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of it, isn't it? Also, Jerry, what's going on? Dark Eater Badir is a knight so hard. Try rolling backwards. Try rolling backwards on the attack and getting shots on the head, because the shots on the head do twice the damage, and rolling back you can pretty much just stay out of the range and then move up.
Come and see the violence.
Jerry, thank you for that follow.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed.
Only ever fought NG7 Madir, so you don't know about NG Madir. I have never fought Madir casually. First playthrough of the DLC was Blind Soul level 1. And then we did Blind Soul level 1, then I did bow only, then I did NG7, NG8, NG9, NG10 with different builds. Or different weapons, rather. Because we were doing some cosplays and stuff. So I've never actually done just like a casual NG Madir. Hope the bottom of the shoe isn't dirty. It isn't. It isn't, don't worry. I wouldn't put this on my head if it was.
Ashen 1.
Okay, so... Do we need any of these? No, we've got lightning, we've got dark. Alright, we're fine there.
Ashen 1.
Welcome. Very then taken.
Hot dog buns, how are you doing?
Farewell, Ashen One.
Alright, so we are good here. I need to put on Pale. Yorb's Great Machete. I didn't get a chance to use that one, I don't think. No, I don't think we did. I did a Gale cosplay. Did we use Great Machete? Oh, I might have used. I think I did use the Great Machete, actually. Best weapon in the game, don't at me. Don't say such controversial things then. I'm hoping I don't miss my stamina on this fight. That's my only concern. Like, if optimally, I would have probably about 18 to 20 endurance at this point, but it's fine. Soul level 1 Minecraft playthrough? Yo, if somebody recreated Dark Souls 3 in Minecraft, I would probably play it. Not gonna lie.
You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest with a herring!
Sanic, thank you for the follow. Stop jumping backwards. I'm gonna rebuff here. I still don't even have my... I keep forgetting to put Corinthian on. What class do you pick? Whatever one has stats towards the build that you want to do. DS3 made easy with that weapon? Pretty much. Pretty much. Alright, I am gonna head back though to Firelink because I wanna spec before we go into. I just wanna play it safe, so we're gonna go back and put levels in. Yeah, so like, depending upon what build you want to do, I would say put in pick the class that has the most stats towards that. So if you're doing a strength build, do something that has strength. If you're doing a, dex build, do something that has a lot of dex.
Ashen 1.
Zooms in, how are you doing?
Well, very that take.
Alright, so we got 40-40. I guess princes will go into stamina, maybe a little bit of dex. Alright, we should be fine, I think, on skulls here. Probably should have checked that beforehand, but... Nope, give me the 7 skulls. Yeah, we're good. Least favorite area? Oh yeah. It's just never fun to run through. Not a huge fan of the swamp either, mostly because traversing it and exploring is not the easiest. Morbius, how are you doing? Shoe falls over, do the entire run or boss again? The entire run. So tonight that would mean the end of it, but I'm hoping that's not the case.
You must cut down the mightiest tree in the forest!
Morbius, thank you for that follow.
A herring!
Much appreciated. Blowing on the screen trying to get the shoe to fall off. We've got reports of high winds. Hold on to your hats and your shoes. Alright. We should have enough health in case we get memes from the gargoyle here, but hoping that's not the case. I'm also hoping for good luck going up the staircase to Princes. We should have enough health though. I don't think any of that stuff should one-shot us. Yeah, there it is. That's fine. It's not a no-hit run. I don't have to worry about that stuff. My best weapon? In what sense? Like my favorite weapon? Or this is the best weapon for NG. I don't know what the best weapon is late game. Or like later NGs rather. I don't PvP, so I don't have like a best weapon. That type, yeah. I don't have a best weapon for that type of thing. Favorite weapon in DS3? I mean, it's probably any sort of, like, ultra great sword. Lito's hammer is pretty cool. I don't know, I just like that stuff. The big, heavy hitting stuff. Yeah, it may not be the easiest thing to use, but it's fun. It's pretty fun. Raw weapons are garbage pretty quick. I mean, raw weapons are only really useful on like soul level 1. If you're not looking to get any sort of scaling out of it, which I don't know why you would. That's like doing a vigor build. Vigor and endurance. Buff Kylo character when? Is Manchop not good enough for our fist only run? Does he
You
not
must
cut it
cut
for you?
down the mightiest tree in the forest.
NSRS and Fitzy Jasperson, thank you for the
Harry!
Wasn't he?
Okay, reinforce
Come and
this.
see the violence inherent in the system! Help! Help! I'm being
But they be
repressed!
careful.
Raw sword on a mage. Oh, that's true. That's true. If you're looking to see, when I do a mage though, I keep it specific. Like I keep it explicitly to spells and stuff. But yeah, I guess if you're doing spells
Ashen
and
1.
you know you want to have a melee weapon, then sure that makes sense.
Farewell, Ashen.
The sexiest villain. He's. I don't know. I just feel like he's so disproportionate. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually grab the bonfire for Dragon Slayer. Oops. Alright, it's a little bit longer of a run, but it's fine. I'm getting cold, and I'm starting to shake, and that bothers me a lot. Mailbreaker only plus sorceries, and that's tough. Mailbreaker's fun, it just doesn't have a big range.
Go and tell your master
Vampy,
that we
thank
have
you for
been
the follow.
charged by God with a sacred quest.
Bag of weapon in case you run out of FP. Raw weapon coming in. Oh, okay. That's true. Because when we did our sorcery only run, that was what, NG plus 2? So we had enough, you know, we picked up all the stuff. We'd gotten rings that reduced things. So yeah, I guess it makes sense. You just gotta be good about picking up the Estus shards and everything. Coolest looking weapon or moveset? See, it's hard because I don't know all of the weapons. Like, I only know what I've used, right? So, like, I haven't used all the boss weapons and whatnot. I don't really do anything when it comes to weapon arts, so... I don't know, it's hard to say. Door shields are fun. I haven't used them though, but they look like they could be good. Narwhalimus, how are you doing?
Oh dear.
Metal plate his chest from the accident in the Marines.
Contender.
Thick Wolverine. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Second phase. Oh, good. I haven't had that RNG in a while. The Grew Dagger? I've heard people like that weapon, but isn't it like a pretty rare drop? You have to farm the Grews for a good while to get it. See, the thing is, like, I remember when I tried the no-hit stuff. When I tried the no-hit stuff, like way back when, it was freaking Astora's straight sword. This stuff like obsoletes everything. It's like it makes things so easy.
Well, then take.
Okay, I guess we'll do that.
Farewell.
What other challenges have I done? I've done a decent amount. I've done soul level 1 on all the bosses. I don't have a runs command. I think I actually took the runs off. Should maybe. I don't know. We hadn't been playing Dark Souls and whatnot, so I got rid of it. I can try and list them off. We've done bow only on NG. We did pyro only on NG. Miracles only NG plus. Sorcery only NG plus 2. I've beaten any percent with every class at the starting level with the starting equipment. I've done several soul level 1 things. I have a 4-hit PB on any percent no hits. I don't do that run though. That was just like a little thing. Yeah, there was Mikhail, but we kind of broke away from the souls stuff. I'm through all bosses in the first DLC in fist only. Is there anything else? We've done some higher NG runs with the hardest class. That's the one thing. Hardest class at base level. Which one was it? Cleric? But everyone has the mace, I think is really annoying. Jack, how are you doing? Long time no see, how have you been? Havel Barack and Joe Biden? George Washington poll? George Washington poll? Tried to answer SL1? It's not bad. Kestones, how are you doing though? I've beaten the whole game SL1 several times. We have 2 lightning. I'm gonna put on dark just in case. Frost, what's going on? What am I doing? I'm about to beat the game with a show on my head. What are you doing? Come on, buddy. Ragdoll Slayer, how are you doing? Frostbite, thank you for the follow. Oh, come on, that's free. All that free damage I couldn't get. I got lucky because of the spacing there. Kella, how are you doing?
Come and see your violence inherent in the system!
Lone Weeaboo Trash, thank you for the follow as well. That's it, guys. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. We have beaten Dark Souls 3 with a shoe on the head! Ayo. Alright, well, I know what's going up on YouTube tomorrow. Thank you for the GGs, guys. Want me to stream forever? I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed. Take the shoe off? I linked the flames, so we're good.
Come and see your violence inherent in the system! Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
Alright. Slap it off.